A crime outside of another Greenville store is prompting calls for a state hate crime law.
It comes following the February 15th shooting at an interracial couple outside of the Greenville Walmart. Audrey Washington is following this case.
Christine, Dave, police say the suspect is a self-admitted white supremacist. As it stands right now, North Carolina does not have a hate crime law. It was a shooting that rocked a community and stirred racial tensions across eastern North Carolina. On February 15th, police say this man, Donovan Williams, harassed and shot at an interracial couple outside of the Greenville Walmart. Even though police say Williams alluded to being a white supremacist and used the N-word while in custody, he was subsequently not charged with a hate crime.
Whenever you see news of someone attacking you using the N-word, using a gun, saying that you're not supposed to be involved with a white woman, this type of thing, then, I mean, that's the only way. You know, what other reason would they be motivated if it was not hate?
More shocking to local NAACP President Calvin Henderson is the fact that North Carolina lacks a state hate crime law, only statutes to intensify penalties on a charge.
More or less to me, it's like a pat on the back.
According to the FBI hate crime statistics, in North Carolina, out of over 7,000 single bias incidents in 2006, 51.8% were motivated by a racial bias. 18.9% were motivated by a religious bias. 15.5% were triggered by a sexual orientation bias, and 12.7% of the incidents were motivated by ethnicity national origin bias, blaring numbers that some say only signal the need for a hate crime law.
And that's wrong for the white man not to be charged. We should have a law for that because it's not right.
Estelle Mack agrees. She's in an interracial relationship and says a law is vital to keep people safe.
Because I feel that, you know, that's a crime. Like somebody was shot at, they need to be held accountable.
When asked about why the case was not charged as a hate crime, the Pitt County District Attorney's Office told WITN they couldn't comment on an ongoing case. Snow Hill Mayor Don Davis says change is needed. He tells WITN law enforcement can't enforce laws that just aren't there, and there are few guidelines to strengthen a hate crime case.
If someone allows hate to be the center of a crime, and really with any crime, but if hate is the center of that crime, then I believe we must be more aggressive.
By not classifying the shooting as a hate crime, local leaders say it only condones and perpetuates more crimes based in hate in the area.
Well, it would send, I believe, a message that hate crimes are not really treated seriously in our state.
Well, the people that have that mindset are going to look at this, and they're going to look at this and say, well, you know, nothing happened in this instance, so what's to stop the next person from doing it?
A reality Henderson both fears and anticipates.
Because when you sit back and do nothing, that's just like pouring gas on the fire.
Now, Donovan Williams is charged with 6 felonies and 8 misdemeanors. One of those misdemeanors includes ethnic intimidation. We contacted the victims in the case, but they chose not to do an interview.